if Lomé is the epicenter of trade in West Africa, Asigamé is the ground zero. Asigamé means largest market in Mina, Lomé's lingua franca. Asigamé stretches across 2 kilometers in downtown Lomé. The market is a network of narrow streets crowded with shops, street vendors, hawkers, porters, and street food sellers. This is where cross-border trade happens. Asigamé attracts not just Togolese, but people from all over West Africa who seek opportunity and a better life. In that way, Asigamé can be a ladder for social mobility. When people first arrive in Asigamé, they start with modest beginnings. That was the case for Benjamin Eze, a Nigerian Igbo trader. Benjamin had moved to Cotonou, Benin from southeastern Nigeria, but he soon moved to Lomé after hearing about the business opportunities in Togo.
Actually, when I was in the car coming up, I don't know exactly where I'm going. I don't know how it looked like. I don't know what I'm going to meet there. I was just going. So when I landed here and the car stopped and told me that this is the last bus stop and this is Lomé. So I came down and like, wow, I'm in Togo. I'm just looking around and seeing a lot of people moving around. So that's how I came. Yeah, after hawking goods and I get to know the town, so I started moving from one place to another to sell my goods there.
Benjamin owns 2 shops in Asigamé. He employs 4 full-time staff, provides for his family, and owns real estate in Togo and Nigeria.
So if actually what I have, like what commodities I have is finished, then we have to go back to Nigeria to purchase another one and transport it back to Togo again. That's how we started small like this. And to God be the glory, this is where we are today.
Joy Akosiwa, a Ghanaian born in Togo, came back to the city of her birth after finishing school in Ghana.
The first time I arrived in Asigamé, I spent a week going around looking for a job. So I was not able to get a job. I don't speak the language. So the language barrier was there. Looking at the money that's left, I found out that I'll be in trouble if I don't put it into any business. So I went around the market, find out that no, I will start preparing pie, meat pie, fish pie.
And after 2 years of selling meat pies in Asigamé, Joy decided to quit.
That day, it rained heavily. So I went around, I couldn't sell, in fact. And it continued for 2 good days. So I thought of all these things, that during rainy season it became difficult for you to do the job. Since I'm an educationist, let me look for a job.
She became a teacher at a small private school, but after the sudden death of her boss, she decided it was time to go back to Ghana. Waiting at the border, she had a moment of inspiration.
I decided to go back home because there was no option. So I packed my things, my few things, and then passed through the border. That's I was going to Ghana. But when I was crossing the border, I went early, from 6 o'clock. I found out that children were, the number of students crossing the border to Ghana to attend school. I stood there for almost an hour at the corner, watching them the way they were, with their books, with their stress. Some people are falling. I look, I say, wow. So there are English speaking in Togo, and then we have been in one corner. Oh no, okay. Then I have to go back. So I crossed the border from the other side. Now I cross it again without continuing my journey.
More than 20 years later, Joy is the owner of one of Togo's earliest English-speaking schools. She teaches nearly 2,000 students at her 2 schools. Her students are Togolese, Ghanaian, and Nigerian. She plans to open a private university in the future. In early 2021, the African Continental Free Trade Agreement went into effect. The new trade zone will allow for free movement of people and goods. Its impact on Asigamé and how it will shape the lives of the people who come there to make a living remains unknown. But one thing is certain, Asigamé will continue to welcome new arrivals from all over West Africa who search for a better life.